When your parrot climbs onto your shoulder, do you actually know what they are trying to tell you? Most people think it's just cute. A little bird looking for a comfortable place to sit. But behind that tiny behavior is something much deeper that most owners completely miss. Because when a parrot chooses your shoulder, it's not random. It's one of the strongest signals of trust they can give. And if you misunderstand it, you might miss what your bird has been trying to tell you all along. Let's start with the first reason. 1. They see you as their flock. In the wild, parrots rarely stay alone. They live in flocks where every bird depends on the others for safety and survival. Flying together, eating together, sleeping close to each other. So when your parrot climbs onto your shoulder, something ancient is happening in their brain. They're treating you the same way they would treat another bird in their flock. To them, you're not just a human. You're family. And sitting close to you means they feel safe enough to stay by your side. 2. Your shoulder is the safest place in the room. Parrots are prey animals. That means their instincts constantly tell them to watch for danger. And the safest place for any bird is usually the highest point nearby. In the wild, birds perch on tree branches where they can see everything around them. Your shoulder works the same way. From up there, your parrot can watch the room, keep an eye on movement, and feel protected. So, when your bird chooses your shoulder instead of a cage perch or table, they're choosing the place that feels safest. 3. They're bonding with you. Parrots don't bond lightly. In fact, many parrots form lifelong bonds with a single partner. That partner might be another bird. Or, sometimes, it becomes you. When your parrot stays close to your face or shoulder, they're doing something birds naturally do with those they trust the most. They're bonding. They want to hear your voice. They want to see your expressions. They want to feel close to you. And in the bird world, closeness means connection. 4. They're learning about you. Here's something many people don't realize. Parrots are extremely intelligent. Some species have problem-solving abilities similar to young children. When your parrot sits on your shoulder, they're not just relaxing. They're observing. Your bird is watching your movements, listening to your voice, learning your habits. They're studying the world from your perspective. And over time, this is how parrots learn to understand their owners so well. 5. They feel comfort from your presence. Have you ever noticed your parrot climbing onto your shoulder when you're calm or relaxed? That's not a coincidence. Parrots are very sensitive to energy and emotions. They can pick up on subtle changes in your tone of voice, body language, and movement. When you're relaxed, your bird often feels safe enough to stay close. Your presence becomes a source of comfort. In a way, your parrot sees you as their safe place. 6. They're protecting you in their own way. This might surprise you, but even small parrots sometimes act like tiny guardians. In bird flocks, members often watch over each other while resting or feeding. So, when your parrot sits high on your shoulder, part of their instinct is still active. They're watching the environment, listening for sounds, keeping an eye on everything around you. Of course, your parrot isn't going to scare away a real intruder, but in their mind, they're still doing their job, watching over their flock, and that includes you. 7. If they suddenly stop doing it, pay attention. Now here's something many parrot owners don't realize. If your bird always sits on your shoulder but suddenly stops, it's worth paying attention. Parrots are creatures of habit. When they change their behavior, there's usually a reason. Sometimes it's stress. Sometimes it's a change in the environment. And sometimes it can even be a sign that your bird isn't feeling well. Your parrot can't explain what's wrong, but their behavior often tells the story. So, When they change their routine, it's their way of communicating something important. The truth is, when your parrot chooses your shoulder, it's never just about finding a place to sit. It's about trust, and a bond that your bird has chosen to share with you. Because in their world, closeness means safety. And when they choose to stay beside you, they're telling you something powerful without saying a single word.